The emergence of a new Earth marks a profound moment in human history, a time of great transformation that is reshaping not only individual lives, but also the collective experience of humanity. This shift is often referred to as the in-between times, a period where the old world, driven by outdated systems, fear-based ideologies, and divisive narratives, begins to fade away. In its place, a new world is emerging, one that is grounded in higher consciousness, unity, and a deeper understanding of our interconnectedness. As this transition unfolds, it becomes evident that the world is splitting into two distinct paths, one where people remain tied to the old paradigm, and another where individuals are moving toward a new Earth, filled with possibilities for growth, peace, and love. This shift is not just a physical or political change, but a deep spiritual evolution. It's a time when humanity is being called to awaken to a higher frequency, to step out of the confines of ego-driven desires and fear-based reactions, and to embrace a way of living that is more aligned with universal truths. People who are attuned to this higher frequency are beginning to perceive the world around them through a different lens, one that sees beauty, love, and harmony, even amidst the chaos and turmoil that may be present in the physical world. The world they experience is not the same as the one many others see. To those who are still trapped in old paradigms, the world might appear chaotic, fractured, and full of conflict. But for those whose awareness has expanded, the chaos is an illusion, a symptom of a world in transition. They understand that beneath the surface a new reality is being born, one where peace, abundance, and harmony are the natural state of being. As this awakening occurs, individuals begin to notice that their lives are no longer governed by the same patterns of fear and control that once dictated their actions. They become detached from the pervasive media narratives that are designed to stoke fear, division, and panic. These fear-based stories no longer hold the same power over them. Instead, they experience a growing sense of inner peace, grounded in the understanding that the world's unfolding is part of a much larger divine process. This process is not one of destruction but of rebirth, a transition from a world of separation to one of unity and interconnectedness. The shift is not about rejecting the old world, but about understanding that the old world no longer serves the evolving consciousness of humanity. Those who are ready to embrace this transformation are naturally distancing themselves from negative influences, trusting that the path they are on will lead to something far greater than what the old world could ever offer. In this new Earth, the way people relate to one another, to the planet, and to themselves is changing. The concepts of competition, scarcity, and fear are being replaced by cooperation, abundance, and love. People are beginning to recognize their own power and agency in shaping the future. They are learning to co-create with the universe, tapping into their intuitive wisdom and recognizing that they are not separate from the world around them, but an integral part of it. This higher frequency of living is one that is not just about personal transformation, but about the collective evolution of humanity as a whole. It's a time when individuals are waking up to the fact that the world can be different, that it must be different, and that the key to this transformation lies within each person's ability to elevate their consciousness and frequency. The process of awakening to this new Earth is not without its challenges. It requires shedding old beliefs, letting go of past traumas, and facing fears that have long held us back. It requires moving through the discomfort of change and embracing the unknown with courage and faith. But as more individuals step into their higher consciousness, they find that the rewards far outweigh the challenges. They begin to experience a deep sense of fulfillment, joy, and connection with all of life. They realize that the new Earth is not a far-off, distant dream, but a reality that is already beginning to unfold, right here and now. It is a world where love, compassion, and understanding are the guiding principles, and where the old paradigms of control and fear no longer have a place. As we continue to navigate these in-between times, it is important to remember that the transition to the new Earth is a collective effort. It is not just about individual enlightenment, but about creating a world where every person has the opportunity to awaken to their highest potential. The more individuals who choose to raise their consciousness and step into the flow of this higher frequency, the more the collective energy will shift toward a harmonious, peaceful future. We are all interconnected, and the energy we bring to the world has the power to shape the reality we experience. The emergence of the new Earth is not a distant event. It is happening right now. It is up to each of us to choose whether we align ourselves with the old world or step forward into the new one. The path is clear, and the opportunity is before us. By embracing higher consciousness, detaching from fear, and living in alignment with love and unity, we can co-create a world that reflects the beauty and peace that resides within each of us. The new Earth is here, and it is waiting for us to claim it. As humanity collectively evolves toward the concept of the new Earth, individuals are beginning to experience a profound shift in consciousness. This shift is marked by a heightened sense of intuition and inner guidance, allowing people to connect more deeply with their true selves and their soul's purpose. In this process, the intuition acts as a powerful tool, guiding individuals toward decisions and actions that resonate with their highest potential, aligning them with the harmonious frequencies of the new Earth. This awakening is not merely a mental or intellectual understanding, but a deep spiritual knowing that arises from within, leading individuals to trust their inner wisdom as a reliable compass for navigating life's choices. The heightened intuition that accompanies this shift is an essential aspect of what it means to align with the new Earth. It becomes a natural extension of one's being, a sense of knowing that transcends logic or external validation. People find themselves making decisions that seem to come from a place beyond their individual ego, transcending fear-based thoughts and societal conditioning. In this state of heightened awareness, the clarity of intuition serves as a guiding force, steering them towards experiences and actions that resonate with the highest truths and energies of the universe. As fear-based narratives lose their grip, individuals can move toward a more empowered and enlightened way of living, embracing their true purpose with confidence and grace. This journey toward alignment with the new Earth is often marked by the gradual detachment from old paradigms that once shaped perceptions and decisions. Fear, doubt, and negativity, which have historically governed the human experience, begin to lose their power as individuals awaken to a more expansive view of reality. Fear-based narratives, whether they stem from the media, societal norms, or personal insecurities, no longer have the same hold over those on this path. Instead, they find themselves naturally drawn toward thoughts and actions that elevate their frequency and allow them to become more attuned to the higher vibrations of love, peace, and harmony that characterize the new Earth. As intuition strengthens, it creates a feedback loop of inner guidance that continually affirms the individual's alignment with their soul's mission. This guidance system, often referred to as the inner GPS, becomes increasingly accurate in directing them towards situations, relationships, and opportunities that align with their higher self. The more one tunes into this inner wisdom, the clearer the path becomes, as it leads them to experiences that reflect the divine blueprint of their life. These experiences are not random or driven by the whims of external circumstances, but are orchestrated by the soul's deep desire to fulfill its highest potential in the new earth reality. Strengthening intuition is not about simply following fleeting impulses or desires. It's about deepening one's connection to a higher source of knowing. It requires listening with full attention to the subtle cues and messages that come from within, whether through feelings, dreams, synchronicities, or an inner voice. As individuals embrace these intuitive nudges, they learn to trust that the guidance they receive is not only reliable, but is in perfect alignment with the flow of the universe. This trust forms the foundation of a more empowered existence, where individuals no longer feel the need to struggle against life's currents, but instead move with ease and grace, knowing they are divinely guided toward their true purpose. As we continue to evolve into this new era of consciousness, the importance of strengthening and trusting one's intuition cannot be overstated. In the world of the new earth, intuition is the key to navigating a life of fulfillment and joy. It enables individuals to discern what is truly in alignment with their soul and what is not, guiding them to make choices that promote their well-being and contribute to the collective good. The more individuals honor and follow their inner guidance, the more they contribute to the creation of a world where peace, love, and harmony reign, one that is in perfect resonance with the higher vibrational reality that the new earth represents. As you begin to elevate your vibration and align with higher frequencies, one of the most noticeable shifts you may experience is a growing sense of disconnection from mainstream culture. This feeling of being out of sync with societal norms, values, and the constant buzz of modern media is not a cause for concern, but rather a sign that you are undergoing a profound spiritual transformation. As your consciousness expands, you naturally begin to resonate with frequencies that no longer align with the distractions and superficial pursuits of the material world. Mainstream culture, with its fast-paced nature, consumerism, and emphasis on external validation, may no longer hold the same appeal or relevance. Instead, you might find yourself gravitating toward quieter, more authentic ways of living that nourish your soul and support your growth. This could mean distancing yourself from constant news cycles, social media feeds, and the relentless pursuit of status or success that are so often driven by fear or competition. Instead, you may feel called to seek refuge in nature, finding solace in its rhythms and simplicity, or engage in more introspective practices like meditation and self-reflection. Nature and meditation become essential tools in your spiritual journey, serving as gateways to deeper understanding and connection. Spending time in nature allows you to tap into the wisdom of the earth, grounding your energy and calming your mind. The natural world, in its purest form, operates in harmony with universal laws and frequencies. By immersing yourself in it, you can attune yourself to these energies and experience a profound sense of peace and clarity. Whether it's a walk in the forest, a moment of stillness by the ocean, or simply sitting in the park, nature helps you reconnect with your true self and recalibrate your vibration. Meditation similarly offers a sacred space to quiet the mind and open yourself to higher states of consciousness. Through consistent practice, you begin to uncover insights about your life's purpose, the interconnectedness of all things, and your unique role within the cosmos. These moments of stillness allow you to align with the highest frequencies, fostering inner peace, clarity, and spiritual awakening. As you continue to align with the higher frequencies of the new earth, you may also notice an increase in synchronicities and manifestations. Synchronicities, which are meaningful coincidences that seem too significant to be mere chance, become more frequent as you deepen your connection to the universe. These experiences serve as affirmations that you're in the right place at the right time, that your thoughts, feelings, and intentions are in harmony with the flow of life. The more you trust this flow, the more these synchronicities occur, guiding you toward opportunities and encounters that support your spiritual and personal growth. Manifestations also become more apparent, where your thoughts and desires begin to materialize with greater ease. The clearer your intention and the higher your vibrational frequency, the quicker your visualizations come into reality. This is a reflection of your increasing alignment with universal energy, as you learn to co-create with the universe rather than fight against it. The more you embrace this process of manifestation, the more you recognize that you're not separate from the universe, but a vital part of it, capable of shaping your reality in alignment with your highest good. These synchronicities and manifestations become an affirmation that you are on the right path, leading you closer to your true purpose and the fulfillment of your soul's potential. Co-creating reality is a profound experience that signifies a deep connection between you and the universe. As you cultivate an awareness of your thoughts, feelings, and intentions, you begin to notice an increased sense of synchronicity in your life. Things seem to fall into place effortlessly, and you start attracting experiences that resonate with your true desires. This is not by chance. It's the natural result of aligning with the universal flow. When you're in harmony with the forces of the universe, manifestations become more fluid, and you realize that you are co-creating your reality with ease. The universe, in turn, acknowledges your alignment with your higher purpose and potential, guiding you toward fulfilling your deepest soul's calling. As you journey on this path of co-creation, the impact of your intentions and thoughts becomes increasingly clear. Your inner world, the energy you emit through your beliefs, emotions, and thoughts, holds the power to shape your outer experiences. When you nurture a heart full of love and compassion and vibrate at a high frequency, you naturally draw positive opportunities, people, and experiences into your life. This frequency acts as a magnet, attracting what resonates with your soul's purpose. The more you focus on cultivating an expansive mindset, the more you will begin to witness how your external reality begins to reflect your internal state. With this heightened awareness, you understand that your thoughts are not merely fleeting, they are powerful creators of the world you experience. Being in alignment with universal energies means you are tuning in to the higher vibrations of the new earth, a frequency of love, light, and expansive possibility. This attunement facilitates the rapid manifestation of your desires. Your visualizations and intentions become potent as they are supported by the harmonious flow of cosmic energy. The universe, constantly moving in waves of vibration, aligns with your personal frequency, and in doing so, opens doors to a life that feels purposeful and fulfilling. It's as if every step you take is guided, and opportunities unfold seamlessly, leading you toward greater joy, abundance, and love. When you live from this space of alignment, the world around you transforms into a reflection of your highest potential, and you experience the magic of co-creating a life that's in perfect harmony with your soul's deepest aspirations. This journey toward alignment isn't about striving or pushing against the currents of life, but rather about trusting the flow. As you cultivate this trust, you begin to see that everything is unfolding as it should. Every challenge becomes an opportunity for growth, and every success is a reflection of your inner work. You realize that the universe is not a distant force, but a co-creative partner, constantly affirming your path and encouraging you to reach ever greater heights. As you continue to elevate your own frequency, you become more attuned to the natural rhythms of the universe, and you find yourself effortlessly living a life that is filled with purpose, joy, and limitless possibility. As we evolve and grow, there is a profound shift that occurs within us, a deepening understanding of our connection to the world around us and to something greater than ourselves. This shift is not just a fleeting moment of realization, but rather a transformation that alters the very way we approach life and our purpose in it. One of the most powerful aspects of this transformation is the emergence of a sense of purpose that transcends personal gain. Rather than seeking material wealth, fame, or status, our purpose begins to align with something far more meaningful: the desire to contribute to the greater good. This could take the form of helping others, whether through acts of kindness, support, or compassion, or it might involve dedicating ourselves to the protection of the environment, advocating for sustainability, and making choices that benefit the planet for future generations. This sense of purpose is intrinsically tied to the energies of the new Earth, a concept that speaks to the collective shift in consciousness that humanity is undergoing. As we raise our individual vibrations, we become more attuned to the higher frequencies that are emerging on a global scale. These higher frequencies are rooted in love, compassion, unity, and collective well-being, and they guide our actions in ways that foster a sense of interconnectedness. This shift is not just about individual growth, but about a shared transformation that aligns our actions, thoughts, and intentions with a higher purpose. In this way, our actions are no longer driven by self-interest, but are inspired by the greater good, serving as catalysts for positive change in both our lives and the world at large. As we embark on this journey, we may notice the appearance of synchronicities, those seemingly random yet deeply meaningful events that seem to happen at just the right moment. These synchronicities act as signs from the universe, subtle messages that reassure us we are on the right path. They might come in the form of a chance encounter, a meaningful coincidence, or an intuitive knowing that guides us toward the next step on our journey. These synchronicities encourage us to continue moving forward with faith, optimism, and trust in the unfolding of our journey. They remind us that we are supported, guided, and protected as we navigate the sometimes challenging terrain of personal and collective growth. However, as we step into this elevated state of being, it is crucial to undergo emotional healing and release. Healing is an integral part of the process of raising our vibration and aligning with the new Earth energies. We are all carrying emotional baggage, whether from past relationships, unresolved trauma, or painful experiences, that weighs us down and prevents us from fully embracing the higher frequencies of love, joy, and peace. To heal, we must be willing to revisit these past wounds with compassion and understanding, allowing ourselves the space to feel, release, and ultimately transform these experiences. This process of emotional healing is not always easy, and it requires courage, vulnerability, and a deep willingness to face the parts of ourselves that have been hidden or repressed. But as we heal, we make room for new, elevated energies to flow into our lives. By letting go of old emotional patterns and healing past wounds, we create space for a new way of being, one that's more aligned with the higher frequencies of the new Earth. This healing process is essential for stepping into a new chapter of existence, one that is marked by greater peace, joy, and clarity. As we release the weight of the past, we find ourselves more capable of embracing the present moment and stepping forward with a sense of purpose, guided by the synchronicities and signs that reassure us we are on the right path. The emotional healing process, though challenging, is ultimately the key to unlocking our full potential and stepping into a higher state of consciousness that allows us to fully embody the love, compassion, and unity that are at the heart of the new Earth. Emotional healing and release are essential for anyone seeking to elevate their energy and live in alignment with the higher frequencies of the new Earth. As we navigate through life, many of us accumulate emotional burdens, painful experiences, unresolved traumas, regrets and fears that weigh heavily on our hearts and minds. These burdens often limit our potential, block our spiritual growth, and keep us disconnected from our true essence. Releasing these emotional wounds is not just an individual act. It is a powerful and necessary process for the collective healing of humanity. When we let go of the past and heal our emotional scars, we free ourselves from the energetic weights that hold us back, allowing our vibration to rise. This shift in energy is not only transformative on a personal level, but also contributes to the global ascension, as we collectively shift towards a more enlightened and harmonious existence. This healing process is deeply connected to the need for a more profound connection with nature. In today's fast-paced and often disconnected world, it's easy to forget the vital role nature plays in our well-being. Nature is a sacred space of healing and grounding, offering us the tranquility and inspiration needed to restore balance within ourselves. By immersing ourselves in the natural world, whether through a walk in the woods, sitting by the ocean, or simply gazing at the stars, we realign our energies with the rhythms of the earth. This connection with nature helps to clear away the negative energies that we may absorb from our surroundings, allowing us to recalibrate our vibration to a higher frequency. Nature serves as a mirror, reflecting the beauty, simplicity, and truth that we often forget in our busy lives. It reminds us of our place in the vast web of existence, grounding us in the present moment and offering the healing power of stillness. When we shed emotional burdens and reconnect with the healing force of nature, we open the doors to spiritual growth and alignment. These steps are vital in our journey toward becoming more conscious, peaceful, and harmonious beings. Spiritual growth is not simply about accumulating knowledge or following a set of practices. It is about aligning with the higher frequencies of the earth and embracing the divine presence within us. By releasing emotional baggage, we create space for our true selves to emerge, free from the distortions of the past. As we deepen our connection with nature, we begin to feel the profound sense of peace and balance that is inherent in the natural world. This alignment with the Earth's higher frequencies brings us closer to a state of liberation, where we are no longer weighed down by fear, doubt, or the pain of the past. It is through this process that we can experience greater harmony in all aspects of our lives: emotional, physical, mental, and spiritual. As individuals experience a shift in their vibrational frequency, their relationships often undergo profound changes. This process is part of a natural evolution in which connections that no longer align with the higher, more expansive energy we begin to embody may fade or dissolve. It's not a process of rejection, but of resonance. People, situations, and environments that once felt familiar may no longer vibrate at the same frequency, and as such, they may organically fall away. This can be an emotional experience, as it often involves letting go of long-standing relationships or attachments that were once significant. However, as these older connections dissipate, space is created for new, more fulfilling relationships that resonate with your higher self and spiritual evolution. These relationships are not merely based on surface-level compatibility, but on a deeper, shared understanding and mutual support for growth and enlightenment. They become vehicles for spiritual and personal development, helping to expand one's consciousness while reinforcing a sense of belonging to a greater whole. At the same time, the sacred practice of connecting with nature becomes an essential tool for those on a spiritual journey. Nature is not merely a backdrop to human existence. It is an active participant in our spiritual evolution. The earth, with its cycles and rhythms, provides a reflection of the divine order and interconnectedness of all life. It holds an energy that, when accessed, can ground us, clear our minds, and replenish our spirits. Spending time in nature serves as a reminder of our place in the grand scheme of the universe and helps us reconnect with the frequencies of the earth itself. As we attune ourselves to nature's vibrations, we align with the energies of the new earth, a world that is shifting toward higher frequencies of love, unity, and compassion. In this sacred space, the mind can be cleared of distractions and the heart can open to deeper insights and wisdom. It is here, in the quiet presence of the natural world, that we are reminded of our interconnectedness with all living things, and of the importance of maintaining balance between our inner and outer worlds. In tandem with these shifts, it is essential to cultivate and nurture relationships that support and elevate one's personal growth. Surrounding oneself with like-minded individuals who share similar values and resonate with your higher frequency is not only beneficial, but it is a vital component of spiritual progression. These people, whether they are friends, mentors, or communities, serve as mirrors and guides on the journey toward greater alignment with the new earth. When we surround ourselves with those who inspire us, challenge us, and uplift us, we create an environment that supports the ongoing unfolding of our potential. These relationships act as anchors in times of change, offering love, encouragement, and a sense of collective purpose. They help us stay focused on our path and remind us that we are never alone in our spiritual pursuits. In these relationships, there is a deep sense of mutual respect for each other's growth and a commitment to walking alongside one another through both the light and dark aspects of the journey. Such connections can amplify our own frequencies and provide the strength to overcome obstacles that may arise along the way. Through these supportive interactions, we learn to embody the principles of the new earth, cultivating a world that reflects harmony, compassion, and unity. These relationships not only nourish the spirit, but also reinforce the higher vibrations that are becoming the foundation of a more awakened and conscious world. Thus, as one's vibration rises, the shift in relationships, whether through their natural fading or blossoming, becomes a reflection of the internal transformation. Likewise, the sacred practice of engaging with nature and building supportive, like-minded communities serves to deepen and strengthen the connection to the higher frequencies of the earth, fostering spiritual growth, alignment, and the creation of a more harmonious existence for all. As you embark on the journey of personal transformation and spiritual growth, the role of relationships becomes increasingly significant. As your vibration rises and you evolve into a higher state of being, you may find that some of your past connections no longer resonate with the person you are becoming. This is a natural and essential part of the process, and although it can be challenging, it is ultimately a necessary step towards the fulfillment of your higher purpose. Much like tending to a garden, relationships too must be pruned and nurtured in ways that allow your growth to flourish. Letting go of connections that no longer serve your highest good can be difficult, but it is this very act that creates space for new, more aligned relationships to enter your life. Relationships, at their core, are mirrors. They reflect back to you the aspects of yourself that you may not always be aware of, helping you to see who you are, what you value, and what you need to let go of in order to grow. These mirrors, in the form of family, friends, mentors, and colleagues, are not just people you interact with. They are instrumental in your spiritual development. They serve as catalysts for growth, sometimes challenging you, sometimes uplifting you, but always helping to guide you along your path. Their real role is to provide support, inspiration, and encouragement, keeping you grounded and helping you stay focused on the bigger picture of your spiritual journey. As your energy and vibration shift, it's important to recognize that not all relationships will move with you into this new phase of life. This does not mean that these relationships were not valuable. They served their purpose at that time. But as you evolve, you will naturally begin to attract people whose energies are more in harmony with your current state. These new connections will inspire you, challenge you in positive ways, and most importantly, they will help you stay true to your purpose and aligned with your higher self. It's crucial to trust that these changes, though sometimes uncomfortable, are part of a divine process designed to bring you closer to the life you're meant to live. The process of releasing old relationships and welcoming new ones can often feel like a journey through uncharted territory. It can be unsettling, as it brings with it the discomfort of loss and the unknown. The ties we have with others are a part of our identity, and when those ties begin to dissolve, it may seem as if we are losing pieces of ourselves. Yet this process is one of deep refinement, an opportunity to shed the layers that no longer serve us in order to make space for the people and experiences that will truly nourish our souls. Letting go of the past is not an easy task. It often involves facing the fears and attachments that have bound us to certain individuals or circumstances. However, it's through this very act of release that we create the opportunity for something more profound to emerge. As we clear the space of old connections, we allow room for deeper, more authentic relationships to enter our lives. These new connections will be built on mutual respect, shared values, and a common purpose, aligning us more closely with our spiritual journey. These relationships will not just fill a void, but will actively contribute to our personal growth. They will challenge us to rise to our highest potential and support us as we navigate the complexities of life. In this new space, we attract people who resonate with the version of ourselves that is evolving, individuals who understand and appreciate the path we are walking. These are relationships that reflect the core of who we are and who we are becoming, based on a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Trusting this process of transformation is not always easy, but it is essential for our growth. It requires surrendering the illusion of control and embracing the unknown with faith. It means trusting that the universe has a way of bringing the right people into our lives at the right time, even when it feels as though things are falling apart. The discomfort we experience in the release is the precursor to a new beginning, a sign that we are being guided toward greater alignment with our true selves. With each step we take in this process, we move closer to the new earth, an existence where we can truly be in harmony with our authentic selves. This is a space where we can come together with others who are on a similar path, all seeking to cultivate a higher level of consciousness. In this new paradigm, love, compassion, and unity are the guiding principles, and the relationships we form are based on these values. They're not just about what we get from others, but about what we give, our presence, our support, and our commitment to growth. As we release old connections, we are also learning to trust ourselves more deeply. We are acknowledging our worthiness of relationships that nurture and elevate our spiritual journeys. No longer do we settle for relationships that drain us or limit our growth. Instead, we seek those that inspire us, challenge us, and help us become the best version of ourselves. We align ourselves with people who bring out our strengths, people who see our potential, even when we may struggle to see it ourselves. These are the relationships that will help us thrive in the new paradigm. Relationships that empower us to move forward with greater clarity, purpose, and joy. In this new way of being, We are no longer bound by fear or outdated expectations of what relationships should look like. Instead, we are free to form connections that are based on authenticity, shared vision, and mutual respect. These relationships are the foundation of a more conscious way of living, where we're all connected through our shared humanity and our collective desire to evolve. The process of releasing old relationships, though challenging, is ultimately a gift that allows us to move into a space where we can experience deeper love, greater peace, and more profound connections with others who are walking their own path towards spiritual growth. As we continue on our personal spiritual journeys, it is important to recognize that our individual growth and transformation are not isolated experiences. In fact, they are deeply interconnected with the collective evolution of humanity as a whole. Every step we take toward healing, inner peace, and higher consciousness sends out ripples that affect the greater web of life. This collective impact is the essence of our interconnectedness, reminding us that we are not separate beings, but part of a greater, unified whole. It is through the awakening of our own souls that we contribute to the awakening of humanity itself, fostering a world where each individual's growth is inextricably linked to the well-being of all. When we embark on a path of spiritual awakening, we often find that the process involves raising our vibration, our energetic frequency, toward a state of love, peace, and harmony. This shift in consciousness does more than just benefit us on a personal level. It influences the collective consciousness, creating a shared energy that can heal the world around us. As we grow in wisdom and understanding, we naturally begin to perceive the interconnectedness of all beings, allowing us to transcend the boundaries of the self and embrace the oneness of all life. By embodying these higher states of being, we contribute to the creation of a new reality, one that is more aligned with the principles of compassion, unity, and sustainability. This transformation is not just a spiritual awakening in the abstract, but a deeply practical shift that influences our actions, relationships, and interactions with the world. When we act from a place of higher consciousness, we become more attuned to the needs of others, more mindful of our impact on the environment, and more capable of creating positive change. Our energy, emanating from a place of love and understanding, spreads out into the world and begins to shift the collective energy. In this way, our individual growth becomes a catalyst for larger societal healing, aligning us with the collective movement toward a more just, peaceful, and harmonious world. Moreover, as we consciously cultivate higher states of being, whether through meditation, mindfulness, compassion, or acts of service, we begin to see the world through a new lens. We recognize that every encounter, every interaction, is an opportunity to spread love, kindness, and understanding. It is not about waiting for the world to change. It is about realizing that we have the power to create change within ourselves, and by doing so, we help shift the collective energy toward healing and transformation. This awareness deepens our responsibility, not just to ourselves but to the world we inhabit, motivating us to act with integrity and intentionality in every aspect of our lives. The journey of spiritual awakening, then, is not just about personal development. It's about realizing our role in the greater tapestry of life, understanding that our actions, thoughts, and intentions reverberate far beyond ourselves. As we raise our own vibration, we are aligning with the vibrational frequency of the universe, contributing to the collective evolution of humanity. By doing so, we create a harmonious environment in which healing, peace, and love can flourish, not only within us, but across the world. In the end, spiritual awakening is not a solitary endeavor, but a collective one, where each individual's journey contributes to the collective awakening of humanity, a shared path toward a more enlightened, compassionate, and unified existence. In recognizing the profound impact of our personal transformation on the collective, we come to understand that our growth is essential to the healing of the world. By nurturing our inner peace, fostering compassion, and embodying higher consciousness, we become active participants in the collective evolution of humanity, making the world a more loving, conscious, and interconnected place for all. Through this process, we not only heal ourselves, but also contribute to the creation of a more vibrant, unified, and spiritually awakened world. As we raise our vibration and embody love and compassion, we become active participants in the co-creation of the new Earth. A world that thrives, not only on individual success, but on collective well-being. This new Earth is not a distant dream or abstract vision. It's a potential reality that we can start to manifest in every thought, action, and intention. Each time we choose peace over conflict, love over fear, and compassion over judgment, we are laying the foundation for this transformative shift in consciousness. It is through these conscious choices that we align with the deeper truth of our interconnectedness and begin to build a world that is more in tune with the natural flow of life and the harmonious rhythms of the universe. The journey toward creating this new Earth requires us to move beyond the confines of past conditioning and habitual patterns of thinking. It asks us to release limiting beliefs that have held us in cycles of fear, division, and scarcity. True spiritual growth is not about achieving a state of perfection or reaching an unattainable ideal. Rather, it's about making a conscious effort to evolve, to transcend the limitations imposed by old paradigms, and to embrace a higher frequency of love, understanding, and unity. It is a continuous process of shedding the layers of past traumas, fears, and misunderstandings, allowing our true essence to emerge. Through this process of inner healing, we naturally invite more light into our lives, and this light becomes a beacon for others to follow. As we heal ourselves, we are also healing the collective. The energy we cultivate within has a ripple effect that reaches far beyond our individual lives, touching the hearts and minds of those around us. Our personal transformation becomes a living example that change is not only possible, but essential for the greater good. By stepping into our own power and embodying the qualities of love, empathy, and compassion, we inspire others to embark on their own journeys of self-discovery and healing. In doing so, we create a collective shift, one that recognizes the inherent worth and dignity of all beings, that embraces diversity without judgment, and that promotes peace and unity rather than division. The act of spiritual growth is inherently linked to the well-being of the planet itself. As we raise our vibration, we contribute to the elevation of collective consciousness, which has the power to heal and restore not only ourselves, but the environment, society, and future generations. We can no longer afford to view the world as separate from ourselves. We are inextricably linked to the earth, and our thoughts and actions reverberate through the collective consciousness, shaping the reality we experience. The more individuals who embrace this understanding, the stronger the shift towards a more compassionate, harmonious world will become. Ultimately, the new Earth is one where we live in alignment with the rhythms of the earth and the principles of love, compassion, and mutual respect. It's a world where each person recognizes their role in the co-creation of a peaceful and thriving global community. We have the power to create this world, not through grand gestures alone, but through the small daily choices we make. Every moment is an opportunity to act with kindness, to choose empathy, to spread understanding, and to contribute to the healing of ourselves and others. The more we do this, the more we build the foundation for a future that's rooted in the principles of love and unity. This is not an abstract, distant ideal, but a tangible reality we can start co-creating right now. It begins with each individual commitment to personal growth and collective responsibility. As we heal, we uplift the entire collective, contributing to the emergence of a new earth where all beings can live in harmony, respect, and love. We must not underestimate the power of our individual efforts. Every step we take toward healing and transformation sends a powerful ripple through the collective consciousness, creating a wave of change that brings us closer to the world we all deserve to live in. As you continue your journey on the path of spiritual development, always remember that you are part of something far greater than yourself. Every thought, action, and intention you set forth on this path contributes not only to your personal growth, but also to the collective evolution of humanity. Spiritual growth is not an isolated endeavor. It is a shared experience that connects you to the vast web of consciousness that links every living being on this planet. As you raise your vibration and expand your awareness, you are not just transforming your own life, you are contributing to a ripple effect that spreads across the world, influencing the lives of those around you and beyond. This process of transformation is like a wave that begins with a single drop, but its impact can reach unimaginable distances. Your growth has the power to inspire others, to uplift communities, and to help create the foundation for a new world, one rooted in peace, love, and harmony. The more you align yourself with your true essence, the more you amplify the frequency of unity, compassion, and understanding. In this way, every step you take toward higher consciousness adds to the collective vibrational shift happening on a global scale. Through this shared journey, we come to realize that each of us has an integral role to play. Whether it's through simple acts of kindness, deepening our understanding of the self, or connecting with others on a soul level, our collective energy builds a stronger, more interconnected world. In this new reality, the barriers of separation dissolve, and we recognize that we're all reflections of each other. We're all part of a larger consciousness that transcends time, space, and individual differences. In times of uncertainty, when the world seems fragmented, it's important to remember that we're contributing to the creation of something more harmonious. Even the smallest shift in perspective, the smallest act of love and kindness, has the power to create a ripple effect that leads to meaningful change. By raising our vibrations, we are actively contributing to the shift toward a higher, more compassionate way of living. As you continue this journey of spiritual awakening, trust that the work you do on yourself also works on the collective level. Every moment of inner peace you cultivate, every moment of compassion you extend, every moment of truth you live, is part of a larger transformation that is taking place right now. The energy you contribute ripples out and impacts the world in ways that might not always be immediately visible, but know that every positive shift creates a foundation for future growth. So, as you continue to grow and evolve, take solace in the fact that you are not alone in this process. You're part of a vibrant and expansive community of souls, all working toward the same goal: the creation of a more harmonious, loving world. And as we each raise our vibrations, we become part of the larger movement that will shape the future for generations to come. This is the true power of collective impact, a ripple effect that begins with one individual but ultimately creates a wave of transformation that can reshape the course of history. If this message has touched your heart and resonated with your soul, consider sharing it with others who may benefit from this reminder. Together, we can continue to raise our vibrations, foster greater harmony, and contribute to building a world that honors love, peace, and the interconnectedness of all beings. Thank you for being part of this beautiful journey and for your role in creating a brighter future.